welcome to the weekend edition of Muscle in the Morning, brought to you by Iron Mag Labs, the most hardcore bodybuilding supplement on the market. I'm your host, Dave Palumbo, and I'm here to bring you all the latest news in the world of bodybuilding and fitness. It's Friday, January 23rd, 2015. Let's get to it. There aren't many athletes that possess the thick, dense, old-school muscle that only comes from long hours of heavy training like Akeem Williams. Earlier in the week, Williams released a video in the gym training back as he prepares to build on last year's impressive rookie campaign. In the video, we see Williams hammering out a set of barbell rows with an unfathomable 405 pounds that he cranks out for 6 easy reps. Last year, Williams improved with each and every contest, culminating with his 5th place finish at the Chicago Pro. With another productive offseason under his belt, it looks like the Big AK is planning to continue his trend in 2015. After having a breakout season last year, it looks like Dela Rosa is dead set on making 2015 one for the record books. Since bursting onto the scene by winning the NPC Junior Nationals back in 2009, Dela Rosa has been tagged as one of the sport's future stars. And despite failing to break into the top 10 at his debut Olympia appearance, Dela Rosa's stock is certainly on the rise. Recently, Dela Rosa released a new video showing off a little bit of intense off-season back training as he tries to add a little bit more thickness before beginning this season's contest preparations. Dela Rosa has steadily improved over the last few years, and with his added improvements, this should be the year he earns his first pro victory. There may not be an athlete in the sport whose stock is rising faster than Olympia Morel. After bringing in one of his best looks ever and cracking the top 10 at his debut Olympia, Morel followed suit with a slew of impressive showings on the European tour as he fought it out against some of the sport's battle-tested veterans. With just a few weeks to go before he begins his preparations for the New York Pro, he still looks to be putting in some serious work. Morel was seen in the gym training chest recently, absolutely destroying a set of 315 on the bench press. Currently, Morel is sitting at a ridiculous-looking 287 pounds, and with new slabs of muscle packed onto his frame, this might finally be the year he takes home the crown at the New York Pro in front of what would be a raucous home crowd. With the debut of Women's Physique on the Arnold Classic stage set to take place in just under 7 weeks, it looks like Dana Lynn Bailey is willing to drive herself harder than ever before in her quest for the title. In a recent leg training session, Bailey trashed her legs on her way to setting a new personal best in the squat as she easily knocked out 315 pounds. Dana Lynn's going to need to pull out all the stops if she hopes to defeat reigning Miss Physique Olympia Juliana Malacharny, who unseated her at last year's Olympia and reestablished herself as the premier athlete in the women's physique division. And finally, once again, the internet owes a debt of gratitude to bikini pro turned viral sensation Michelle Lewin. Lewin released a video earlier in the week doing some alleged impromptu glute training outside a sunny South Florida park. Although she's turned into an international celebrity seemingly overnight, Lewin is still a formidable force on the bikini stage, as evidenced by her 6 top 10 finishes this past year. If she can manage to dial in her conditioning a tad more, she could easily add another title to her resume by the year's end, IFBB Pro Bikini Champ. And that does it for yet another edition of Muscle in the Morning, brought to you by Iron Mag Labs, the most hardcore bodybuilding supplements on the market. Check out ironmaglabs.com today. I'm your host, Dave Palumbo, reminding you to always be true to your passions. And make sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and the Muscle Central forum of rxmuscle.com for all the latest news, interviews, and strong opinions from the world of bodybuilding.